many perfume and like fragrance videos, and I know that you guys love them, so I'm bringing another one to you guys today. This one is one that I know that you guys will love, and if you're obsessed with Kim Kardashian as much as I am, then you guys definitely should keep on watching. And subscribe if you guys are new, because I actually upload a ton of videos about perfume and fragrances, and I'll link the ones that I've done already below so you guys can get some reference to like what my taste is and what I've already reviewed. And give this video a thumbs up if you do want to see more videos like this, because I just love getting your feedback and knowing what you guys enjoy seeing. So let's get in this video. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. I feel like this was a fragrance that I wasn't really sure if I was going to purchase or not, and there's just some things that really made me make the decision to purchase it. So I'm going to tell you guys why I decided to purchase it, what the fragrance is, what it smells like, when I would wear it, and why I love it so much. So let's get in this video. I hope you guys enjoy. By the title, I'm sure that you guys already know that I'm going to be reviewing the KKW Crystal Gardenia fragrance, and I actually purchased this from Sephora? No, from Ulta. And I actually almost didn't purchase it. Like, I was really close to not buying it and purchasing another KKW fragrance. So I just want to tell you guys why I ended up purchasing it and why you guys should get it for yourself. I will link the video below when I was actually in the store shopping, so you guys can see my whole experience with the fragrance and actually smelling it in store and all of that. So first, I'm just going to get into what gravitated me towards the fragrance to begin with, and it is the packaging. I love how this looks, and it actually comes in a stunning box, and I actually love when things are packaged beautifully, and I feel like it really just catches my eye. So that's the first thing. I feel like Kim just does such a great job of making things look really aesthetic. It literally looks like a large crystal, which I think is so cool, and the top also looks like a crystal as well. I will say that when you have it in your like perfume fragrance collection, if you have fragrances that typically stand up, this is a little bit different because it will be something that will have to lay down, but I did put mine into a little container so it can stand up, and I feel like that looks really cute, and that's how they had it displayed in store. So let's get into the fragrance notes and why I feel like you guys need to purchase this fragrance for yourself. So the scent notes of this fragrance are actually really unique, and let me read them off for you. The fragrance family is actually floral, which was very surprising to me because when you smell it, that's not the first thing that really comes to mind whenever it, like, I don't know, I first get that fragrance smell. The scent type is fresh floral, and the keynotes are pink grapefruit, pear, watery lily for the top. The middle notes are timeless gardenia petals, tiare flower, and velvet tuberose, and then the base is sensual sandalwood, solar amber, and skin musk. Now I can definitely smell the base, I think, more than anything, and whenever I was actually in store, when you look at the packaging, the first thing I think of is like very light and airy, and I don't know what that is. Whenever I see a package that's like white or like clear like this, I just immediately go to like a really light and airy fragrance. But whenever I first smelled the fragrance, the first thing that I could smell was the like musk and the amber. It seemed a little bit more of like a musky fragrance than anything, and it seemed to be very light, so not super heavy, and I love those types of fragrances. But then whenever I sprayed it a couple more times, that's when I picked up the floral notes. So just keep that in mind if you are purchasing this. I feel like whenever I think of floral, sometimes I think of like a really childish fragrance or something that's gonna be like not as good smelling, and this one definitely smells really, really good. And I feel like it's a very light and airy musk fragrance, but it does have a hint of floral as well, which I think is great for any woman. I typically spray this whenever I am just wanting to have a very light musk fragrance, but sometimes whenever I want to wear something a little bit deeper, I'll usually switch for something else that has like a stronger musk fragrance than this one. So let's get into why I ended up just deciding to get this in the first place. If you guys watch the vlog, you guys will know that I actually smelled this, put it down, and smelled some other fragrances, and then I changed my mind and came back to purchase the Crystal Gardenia from KKW. So let's get into why I actually changed my mind and why I think that you guys should purchase this for yourself. So before I get into why I ended up purchasing this, I do want to spray it just to kind of, I don't know, get a little like taste of the fragrance. I typically spray on my wrist and I dab them together, and then I will usually spray right here and then behind my ears, and that literally lasts more than just the day. I feel like it typically lasts for like some of the next day. It's a very like long lasting fragrance and I really love it. It's also really unique. I feel like I've gotten a lot of compliments on it and people will ask what I'm wearing because it's something that they haven't really smelled before. It's definitely a fragrance that has a very light and airy musk scent with like a hint of floral, and I feel like that's perfect for me because I actually used to love floral fragrances the most, but now I feel like I'm transitioning more into fragrances that are like really musky, and those are my favorite. And so if you guys want to see more of those types of reviews, I will link some below. But yeah, whenever I was in the store, I smelled this and I just didn't think it was for me. And then I went and smelled the KKW body, and that one was so strongly of musk. To me, I just wasn't really a fan. I usually like things that are like very light and airy. So I came back to this one, but I think what really deterred me initially was that this fragrance is not very strong. But the reason I really came back to it was because I sprayed it and that fragrance smell could not like get out of my head. Like I couldn't stop thinking about it. So even after I smelled a couple of other fragrances, I still kept thinking about this one, and that's why I ended up purchasing it. It's actually a very good fragrance, especially for the price. It's $60 for this fragrance, which like I said, it's a very long lasting, so you don't have to worry about it being something that you have to like spray over and over again. Honestly, I could just spray it right here and it would be totally fine, but I just love to like, I don't know, I work from home and I'm typically like by myself, and I just love to smell the perfume like a lot. And so this is definitely a strong fragrance that you don't have to use a lot of if you don't want to, but I really think that it's one of my favorites. So I definitely think that you guys should purchase this. I feel like if you smell it in the store, you might initially think this isn't that strong. Is it gonna be long lasting? Is it gonna be worth my money? And I can tell you, yes, it's gonna be long lasting. Yes, it's going to be stronger over time as it like really sinks into your skin, and you will really, really love it. I feel like now I'm hooked on KKW fragrances and I want to try more of her fragrances because I'm always looking for a fragrance that's really unique, and this smell is definitely unique. I feel like this should also be bottled up in a candle, and if she does have a candle, I'm just going to like find it because it smells that good. It's just, I feel like the more I smell it now, the more floral I smell, but initially when I sprayed it, I feel like I could only really smell that musk, and it was just very light and airy. It's just a really good mix, and it's really, really unique. So definitely purchase this Crystal Gardenia. I feel like it's one that you will really gravitate towards. It's one that you can wear every day. It's perfect for spring and perfect for summer because it's so light and airy. I probably wouldn't wear this at night. I would probably wear something a little bit heavier because this is very light, but during the day this is absolutely perfect. It's a great fragrance to wear day to day. So now let's get into some of the other fragrances that I own, and I haven't actually shown you guys yet, but I'm going to kind of gauge to see if you guys want to see a review of them, and if you do, I will create a dedicated video for them so you guys can see the reviews for those perfumes, because at the beginning of the year I actually told you guys I was planning on doing a perfume review like really frequently, which I do, but I wanted to purchase a new fragrance every single month, which I have stuck with. So it's 6 months into the year and I have 6 new fragrances. So I'm gonna chat a little bit about some of the new ones that I have and see if you guys wanna get like a dedicated review for those to see if you wanna pick those up for yourself. The first new fragrance that I haven't actually shown you guys is the Away fragrance that's called Dean Street. I don't want to get into like the notes or anything, but I can just tell you that I love this, like love it so much. The next fragrance that I have, that's also a newer one, it's from Skylar and it is Magic Bloom. This one has been like my summer go-to. Like I've used so much of it and I'm actually afraid for the day that it actually runs out. But if you guys want to get a review of any of these, let me know. And then the last new fragrance that I have that I actually do not have a dedicated review on, along with these other two that I showed you, is the Away fragrance that is called Rue Saint Honor, I think that's what it's called. And this one is another Away fragrance, and these are very different fragrances. Like all of them, they smell so different. So if you guys want to get like a really dedicated review to each one, let me know. Or if you want me to just put it all together and I can give you guys a review that way, I can do that as well. I feel like I am really like obsessing over fragrance videos lately because I've been trying to find more fragrances that like are just unique and ones that other people don't have. But all three of these are freaking fantastic. I will link them below if you guys want to pick them up, and comment below if you guys do want a dedicated video, because I would love to make that for you guys if you guys want to see that. But if you don't, then we will just go about our day and I'll just show you guys in my full perfume collection at the end of the year like I always do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys got another perfume that you guys are going to want to bring home for yourself. You're going to want to use a lot, and it's going to be something that people just like smell and they're like, what is that? Where did you get it from? I'm obsessed with it. Like I'm telling you, they will. It's that good. So definitely purchase it. I will link it below. It's from Ulta. It's a great price. And I will also link these other three perfumes, and let me know if that's something you guys want to see in like a separate video for review, or maybe all three of them together, whatever you guys think is best. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Definitely subscribe so you guys don't miss any more of my perfume videos, because I love making these. And I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys.